Thank you, Dhanvant, for that lovely glimpse into Sharanagati and the qualities of a seeker of Sharanagati, and very interesting stories about Vibhishana's past birth also. He is indeed a Dharmatma, a shining example of how one should be steadfast in his Dharma even when he is surrounded by Dharma. Thank you.
So now audience, after that refreshing look at Vibhishana, we'll now move on to another topic, iconic character. So says our next presenter. A character who looks beyond the asuric aspect of Vibhishana and who recalls Vibhishana as the sattvic exception in Ravana's court. Yes, our next paper is about the wise Hanuman, who commends Vibhishana as being worthy of Rama's friendship. And to present this paper on Hanuman, we have here Ganesh Ravisankar, a Hanuman fan, a Hanuman Bhakta, call him whatever you may, who 2 years back, he dreamt that he was an archaeologist and he was digging in Ayodhya to finding the gigantic mace of Hanuman, which could not be moved even with a crane and which caused tremors when it was dropped by the crane. Ganesh was our question master, Kervin Nayagan, boldly asking many questions to VPG during our sloka classes, and in the process clearing the doubts of many adults in the class. So here is Ganesh with his beloved Hanuman. Take it away.
Sitaram, Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. My pranams to all the elders in this hall and to Sri Ranganji. I feel very blessed to speak in his presence. Abhyuditam tata suryam balo drishtva mahavane phalam cheti jigrikshuho tvam utplutya abhyutpatodivam. This is that shloka that describes Hanuman flying into the sky as a toddler to pluck a ripe fruit, which is in fact the rising sun. Valmiki Maharishi describes one of Hanuman's first exploits in glowing terms. He says that the sun's heat and radiation did not bother Hanuman in any way. The scene from Bal Hanuman, an animated movie that I repeatedly watched during my toddler days, anchored my adoration and fascination heart for Hanuman, and to this day, like iron to magnet, I am drawn to Lord Hanuman. One of the first slokas I learned was Buddhir Balam Yashodhairyam Nirbhayatvam Arogata Ajadhyam Vakpatutvam Cha Hanumat Smaranat Bhavet. The sloka means anybody who contemplates on Hanuman will be blessed with intelligence, strength, fame, courage, fearlessness, good health, tirelessness, and wisdom with words. In my study paper, I tried to associate Hanuman's attributes mentioned in the above sloka with incidents in Valmiki Ramayana. Some incidents highlight specific qualities of Hanuman, while others relate to many of his qualities coming together. The very first time Hanuman meets Rama and Lakshmana, Hanuman speaks in a highly civilized and erudite way, such that Sri Rama himself is astounded by Hanuman's quality of speech. Sri Rama then calls Hanuman a minister par excellence and says that a messenger like Hanuman would easily accomplish all the tasks of his king. There are many instances of Hanuman's intelligence, but the most important example is when Hanuman brings comfort to Sita in Ashokavanam. Seeing Sita surrounded by a horde of Rakshasis, this is how Hanuman thinks. How should I console Sita Devi in a way that she can trust me, in a way that I do not get detected, in a way that my crossing the ocean does not go in vain, and this mission does not get spoiled? Hanuman hides in the branches of a tree and then recites the entire Rama Katha in a soft and sweet tone. He ended his soft rendering by saying that he crossed the ocean to find Sita, and now he was seeing Sita the same way she had been described by Sri Rama. The entire process of Sita's search and assuring her is a treatise about Hanuman's buddhi and vakpututvam. Thus, Sita Devi gets a timely assurance and a message from Rama about his intention to rescue her. Hanuman, born fearless, intelligent and wise, was also bestowed upon with many boons, which made him indestructible and therefore a very important messenger for Rama's mission to rescue Sita Devi and kill Ravana. In Sundarakandam, Hanuman takes off from Mahendragiri, flies across the 100 Yojana ocean, fights off Surasa and Samhika, and resolutely searches for Sita. After he assures Sita, he deliberately destroys sections of Ashokavanam and has the audacity to shout out praises of Rama, Lakshmana and Sugriva in enemy territory. He shouts, Jayatyati Palo Ramo, Lakshmanasya Mahabalha, Raja Jayati Sugrivo, Raghavena Abhipalitah, Dasoham Kosalendrasya, Ramasya Klishtakarmanaha, the Ravana Sahasram me, Yidhe Prati Bhalam Bhavet, Ardayitva Puri Lankam, Abhivadicha Maitri. Hanuman single-handedly battles with hordes of Rakshasa warriors, and when he is brought to Ravana's court, he fearlessly tells Ravana that he destroyed Ashokavanam purposely to get an audience with Ravana. He then sets Lanka on fire, putting fear into the hearts of ferocious Rakshasas. There is also one point in Sundarakandam when Hanuman is depressed at not finding Sita. So he talks himself out of it and says that the absence of despondency is the key to success in all endeavors. Anirveda Shriyo Moolam, Anirveda Param Sukham, Anirvedo Hi Satatam Sarva Artheshu Pravartakaha. In Yuddhakandam, when Indrajit wounds not only all the senior Vanara warriors, but even Rama and Lakshmana, Hanuman flies all the way to the Himalayas to get the Mrita Sanjeevani and Vishalakarani herbs. The herbs hide themselves from his view. And not wanting to waste time, Hanuman just uproots the mountain and brings it into the battlefield of Lanka. Just inhaling the herbs helps to revive Rama and Lakshmana to full vigors, and many dead Vanara soldiers wake up as if from a long sleep. Hanuman then flies back all the way to the Himalayas to put the mountain back in the original position. The entire Sundarakandam and the iconic image of Hanuman carrying Mount Rishabha is a tribute to Hanuman's Nirbhayatvam, Arogata, Balam, Ajadhyam and Dhairyam. My takeaway from studying all these incidents is that Hanuman's qualities are all coexistence and do not shine in isolation. And this is also the reason for Hanuman's fame, the combination of Hanuman's qualities and exploits. And not just because of any specific quality or incident. During Rama's coronation, Rama presents Sita with an exquisite pearl necklace. Sita wishes to present this to Hanuman, who took so much trouble to find her and brought her comfort in Ashokavanam. So she repeatedly glanced at Hanuman and Rama caught her glances. So Rama said, Sita, give this necklace to whom you are pleased with, and to one in whom the qualities of sharpness, firmness, renownedness, dexterity, competence, modesty, prudence, virility, prowess and intelligence are ever present. Tejodhitir yashodakshim samartyam vinayonayah paurushan vikramo buddhir yasmin netani nityada. These are Rama's own words, which he said from his own experiences with Hanuman. But Hanuman is the one who brings him great comfort and relief when he delivers to him news of Sita. Tatra Dashta Maya Sita, or see Sita I have. The wise Hanuman says these words right at the beginning of his information to Rama so that he can eliminate all anxiety in Rama. Rama then says that the work done by Hanuman is outstanding and inconceivable by the mind of any other on the earth. Hanuman has indeed saved Rama, Lakshmana and the whole Raghu dynasty. Kritam Hanumata Karyam Sumahad Buddhullabham Manasapi Yadanyena Shakyam Dharanitale. It is the presence of all the qualities together in one person, in Hanuman, and the acknowledgement of these from none other than Sri Rama himself that makes Hanuman famous. More than all his other qualities, it is Hanuman's Vinayam and Bhakti that makes him Nityashaha, or ever famous. In conclusion, I would like to say that Hanuman is an iconic character in Ramayana. He is famous due to his exemplary qualities and due to his brave and courageous exploits. Firstly, I would like to say thanks to Prabhakar Mama, whose encouragement and guidance helped me to take up this study with a lot of enthusiasm and confidence. I also want to thank my parents who have helped me in the study and the elders in my family who have always encouraged me. Special thanks to my mama and Manni and my cousins Abhijit and Ishita who are here on vacation just in time to support my presentation. I would also thank you to all the audience for your encouragement and patience to listen to my study paper. But most of all, I would like to offer my prayer and thanks to Hanuman, by whose grace I could do this and reflect on his traits. I also pray that I should always keep it in my thoughts while doing all my jobs and trying to achieve my objectives. Asadhya swamin asadhyam tava kim vada Ramaduta kripa sindhu matkaryam sadhaya prabho. Jai Sitaram.
Thank you, Ganesh, for that empowering presentation. I'm sure you made a lot of Hanuman facts today. And thank you for that very nice link between Buddher Balam and Valmiki Ramayana. You reminded many young ones here about Bal Hanuman and all of us about the importance of humility. Let us all say Jai Sitaram, and may all our asadhya karyams become sadhyam with the Hanuman's grace. Now from Bhakti Bhavam to Dasa Bhavam.
Our next presenter is a relatively new student to the Shloka class. In any case, she is the newest student among today's paper presenters. She picked up pace very quickly and is now level with her Shloka classmates and quite ready to take up a challenge, packing a nice crisp punch for her tender frame. We have with us here a young golden girl, Hiranmayi, with a very interesting take on the golden deer episode from Aranyakandam. So please welcome Hiranmayi, presenting her favorite character from Ramayana, who she says is the best brother.
Sitaram, my humble salutations to Sita Devi and Sri Ramachandra Murthy. Namaskaram to Ranganji and my dear Ramayana family. I am going to present my thoughts on Sri Lakshmana, an important character in the great epic Ramayana. Sarva Priyakarastasya Ramasyapi Shariraka Lakshmano Lakshmi Sampanno Bahe Pranai In the Balakandam, Lakshmana is introduced as the third son of King Dasharatha. Lakshmana is an expert in all forms of archery. He is a very affectionate brother, dedicated servant to Lord Rama. In fact, sometimes he assumed the role of a father to Lord Rama. In Ayodhya Kandam, when Rama decides to go to the forest, Lakshmana becomes furious and offers to challenge everyone, including their father. Later on, he calms down on hearing on Rama's justification. His unconditional love for Rama flares his anger, but his immense respect calms him down immediately. Lakshmana seems to be very tactful. One can realize it when he completely surrenders to Rama before seeking his permission to come along to the forest. In Sargam 40, when Lakshmana goes to take his mother Sumitra Devi's blessings, Sumitra Devi says, "Just as how Kausalya Devi gave birth to Sri Rama to protect the world, I gave birth to you to do seva to Rama at all times, situations and places. Rama is your father, Sita Devi is your mother. Rama's words are your way of life, and wherever Rama and Sita are present is your Ayodhya." This is beautifully conveyed in this sloka. Ramam Dasharatham Viddhi Mam Viddhi Janakatmajam Ayodhyam Atavim Viddhi Gachatata Yata Sukham Throughout Ramayana, we will see how Lakshmana followed his mother's advice. In Sargam 15 of the Aranyakandam, Rama asked Lakshmana to choose a place which would be convenient to all of them. Lakshmana declines, citing he is only a servant and requests the Lord to choose a spot. What levels of humility! He also steps up to act like Lord Rama's father, taking care of his needs, like building a private chamber for Rama without even being told. In Sargam 61, Lakshmana instills confidence in Rama and encourages him to search all the three worlds to find Sita Devi. In Sargam 66, Lakshmana advises Rama to give moksha to Virata. Golden Deer Antidote is a classic example of Lakshmana's cautious nature. Both Sita Devi and Lord Rama, entrapped in Maya, lose control and show their anger on Lakshmana. Lakshmana, absolutely in control of himself, stays calm and takes charge of the odd situation. After Sita Devi is abducted, Rama keeps grieving to Lakshmana. Lakshmana, with a lot of empathy, untiringly pacifies Rama with folded hands. Important to note that Lakshmana himself is away from his wife. Nowhere does Valmiki mention about Lakshmana missing his wife. Lakshmana is very focused to serve Rama. In Kishkinda Gandham, Sugriva forgets his promise to Rama and starts enjoying his life as a king. Understanding Rama's feelings, Lakshmana decides to confront Sugriva. Such is his love for Rama. Upon Tara's explanation, Lakshmana swiftly empathizes with Sugriva and then advises him to work on his commitment to find Sita Devi. In Yuddha Gandham, Valmiki explains the valor of Lakshmana when he describes the war with Indrajit. In the end, Lakshmana uses the Indrastaram to destroy the equally powerful Indrajit. Later, when Vibhishana meets Rama, he briefly narrates the fight. But when Lakshmana meets Rama, he briefly narrates the fight. But Vibhishana, overjoyed, gives a detailed account of the fight. Rama is extremely pleased and praises Lakshmana generously. Rama pulls Lakshmana and places him on his lap. Lakshmana becomes shy and thinks that his brother is hiding a small ant. Lakshmana, being an unparalleled great warrior, does not get carried away by his victory. Rather, he is humble and feels shy when his brother praises him. Humility combined with bravery is a great virtue, as people tend to become arrogant the moment they realize that they are powerful. Lakshmana has such great qualities like unconditional service to Rama, cautious, wise, loving, obedience, humility, bravery, and courage. Throughout Ramayana, we will see how Lakshmana is portrayed as an empathetic servant to Lord Rama and ever ready to fight for the cause of Rama. I'm sure all of you will be inspired by my favorite character, Lakshmana, after listening to such wonderful episodes. I would like to thank Prabhakar uncle and Sarayu auntie for inculcating the interest in me for Sri Ramayana, my parents for helping me with the relevant verses and helping me to present my thoughts on Sri Lakshmana, my grandmother who came all the way from India to encourage and be a part of my presentation. I would also like to thank my teachers for helping me with the diction and tune for the slokas. I would like to mention that I refer to the Ramayana of Valmiki by Kirtanacharya Srinivasa Iyengar, Valmiki Ramayana with the commentary by Sri Govindaraja Sanskrit, and that content of Gita Press. Thank you and Sitaram.